Mr. Eggplant presents...
Hey guys, Tyler here. Thanks for checking out my video. And in this video we are going to go over the third boss in Battle for dazar'alor, at least for Horde, second for Alliance, which is the Jadefire Masters. It's a two-boss fight, one monk, one mage, and the whole point of this fight is to basically get the monk down below the mage's health at all times. That's what my guild did, especially on Heroic, as we'll see here in just a little bit. The fight does differ a little bit from normal, but we lusted at the beginning to make sure we could get as much damage on her as possible, and we actually don't have to deal with the four-sided attack, which is really nice. So this is one of those fights where it doesn't change too much. I'm not going to be able to tell you any game-breaking ideas for a marksman hunter, other than the fact that we are extremely good at soaking the fire patches on the ground, the magma traps. I end up soaking, I think in this video, 8. I've killed this twice now. I soaked 12 in the other one, so it's very easy to do that. So you can see the red circles there on the ground. Just make sure that you, first off, DPS the Zuin spirit down. That my guild had problems with that for a little bit, but make sure you save cooldowns for those. But you just put your cheetah and your turtle, and you can soak those. I will have a little bit of an example there here in just a second in the video. But you can soak as many as your turtle is available for. So there I go cheetah into turtle, and then make sure I don't hit anybody, and make sure nobody was in the trap there. And as you can see, the debuff next to my sated debuff, I have 4 there, so I would definitely not want to soak one if I didn't have turtle up. So as long as your turtle is off cooldown, you can soak those bad boys, and it doesn't knock you up, anything like that. But like I said, it does give you the extra debuff. So on this fight, I did cut out this little bit here because my guild's really slow at going through the maze, but in normal, you don't have to worry about bringing the orbs to the maze, or to the end of the maze, but in Heroic you do, so we just kind of chilled and waited for the people to bring those over there, and then once they're inserted into the wall, you can cleave off them if there are 3. So that's the only time that you can really cleave efficiently in this encounter, and you want to make sure and use your double tap then, or have it on cooldown or off cooldown when that happens. So we focus down the monk, because you want to make sure that she has the least amount of health in comparison to that, or the mage, and then always turn on the mage once he's trying to cast his pyroblast, because we have really high switch DPS, like we have really high burst, and as long as you know that's coming and you can kind of save a cooldown for it, you alone shouldn't have, or your guild shouldn't have any problems with it, just if you're doing it by yourself. But of course, most of the guild does a hard switch. So, like I said, this isn't a big difference. You kind of just do the fight the same as a marksman hunter. The only thing I can think of is that when Zuin is chasing you, you can misdirect, or excuse me, not misdirect. You can disengage away from it, but he will jump right back to you. You can always use your cheetah to try to get away, that sort of thing. Other than that, there's not a ton that marksman brings to the table, other than being able to soak the magma traps, which hunters are. They may be the best, don't quote me on that, don't at me as they say, but we are, I think we're the best, because we can every 3 minutes soak as many that are out there as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. We are getting ready to kill this. This is actually our first kill as a guild, which was very cool, but I am running with the Unerring Vision build. I'm running with 3 Unerring Visions, 2 in the Rhythm, and then 1 Treacherous Covenant. My stat weights are Mastery, Haste over everything else. In fact, I pretty much got rid of all my other stats except for those. Yay me. I do have a couple of other videos. I will be putting out a playlist of kind of bite-sized guides. I've got 2 up so far, so I hope you guys will check those out as I soak a few more to get up to my magical 8 for the end of this run here. But I have a plethora of other Marksman Hunter and just World of Warcraft videos on my account. I hope you guys would check those out. I always like getting feedback from you guys, and I hope that if you guys are having trouble with this boss, maybe it helped you, or maybe you didn't realize that you could soak as many magma traps as you, or as I should say, as I did in the video. So I appreciate you guys watching. Definitely consider subscribing to my channel. Until my next live stream or video, I'll see you guys later.